Look at this fish. 8 pounds, 5 ounces. That's a full whopper there. About a 24.5-inch, 25-inch fish. We're out here trolling. We got a 6 and an 8.5. We had one break off of another giant fish. Simply amazing for this lake. Incredible. Halloween giants. Look at the belly on her. That's an absolute tank.
Hold on. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful fish. Unbelievable. Well, let's try and get another one. We just got out here. We've been out here 10 minutes.
Trolling, baby.
Trolling.
By accident.
23-inch, 6-pound hog in Sand Hollow. Look at the belly and the head on that. Man, she's a tank. She's a gorgeous fish. That thing fought like a 10. About 22.5, 23-inch fish. Full of bait. Ugh. Beautiful head on that fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish. One of the biggest fish of the year. It's Halloween.
Yeah, it is.
Halloween bass. Every year we get a big bass on Halloween. For 40 years we've been catching big fat tanks on Halloween. That is just an awesome fish right there. Close to 22.5. Absolute beauty. Okay, next year you'll be a 7. Let's get you back in there. And beautiful, beautiful fish. Man, she's a tank.
Yeah, it's nice.
Come on, girl. All right, this is it. 7.4 pounds, 24 inches long. It's November. That's a fat hog there. He is just a beauty. This fish came out of about 45, 50 feet of water. We've already got 4 1/4, 4 1/2, a 5 3/4, and now a 7.4, which is right at 7 1/2. Gotta get her back pretty quick.
Nice fish.
Get a good look at her there. Stomach. Big thick back on that fish. Absolute pig. The fish jumped out with 150 feet of line out. Absolute monster. This is what we came for tonight. Absolute beauty. Let's follow her back in. One of the biggest fish of the year. Big head on that fish. Absolute giant. Beauty. Okay, mama. There you go. Beautiful fish. She goes.
Right.
There it is. Just under 7 pounds. It's about a 24-inch fall fish. A little bit thin. We've been out here only 2 hours and 35 minutes. We've already got 15 fish. It's a beautiful fall fish. There, a big head on her. She fought great. Nice sized body. Not quite as fat as we had hoped for this time of year. It's getting into mid-October. It's right now it's the 7th or 8th of October, and they're starting to feed on crawdads. Beautiful fish. Nice sized head on that fish. She's eating crawdads and bluegill. Nice long fish. She'll get heavier within the next couple weeks. We got to get her back in. We've taken a bunch of still shots. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Nice belly. Not a mark on her either. Just beautiful. Came out of almost 50 feet of water. She was hitting about 46 to 47 feet. We're gonna get her back in. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Hopefully we get some more like this one tonight. She's got a lot of length to her. She's right at 24 inches. Beautiful. Let's get her back. Alright, got one almost 7 pounds. We've been out here just a little while. Beautiful fish. It's about 23.5 inches. Right at about 6 pounds, 14 ounces. She's starting to get a belly on her. They're starting to consolidate, but these fish are actually suspending. We're catching fish now that are anywhere from 25 to 35 feet down over 55, 60 feet of water. There's some big fish out here right now. They haven't consolidated yet. It's still about the 15th of October. Another week or two they're going to get up on structure, but this is a gorgeous fish. Gonna get her back in quick. We're going to get back on structure later. Right now we're going to keep targeting these suspended fish and try and get some more fish over 6 pounds. We'll get her right back. One more quick look at her. Beautiful fish. Typical fall piggy. Let's get her in. Beautiful. Absolute monster. These are northern strain fish. These aren't Floridas. Get her turned. 6.7 pounds. We just lost a giant. Landed a 4.5, a couple threes. Look at the belly on this girl. Now that's a fall feeding fish for you. It's October 16th. The fish are just starting to feed really well. You can see the gut on this gal. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Nice head on it. All right, 6.7 pounds. We're gonna get her back in. She's just a gorgeous, healthy fish. And let's get her back. Look at the stomach on that. That is a hog wallow. All right, 6.5 pounder. It's the first week of October. We actually got into these fish on ledges in 55 feet. Landed a 5 pounder or 4 pounder, broke off a giant, and then got this gal. Got a beautiful belly on her. About 23.5 inch to 24 inch fish. Absolutely gorgeous. Right at 6.5 pounds. We're gonna get her back in. We've taken some still shots. It's typical fall fishing now. We're starting to get into some really big fish on a good bite. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna get her back in. Let's follow her back in with the flashlight. Beautiful head on that fish. Absolutely gorgeous. Get her going. It jumped. Wow. Absolutely beautiful fish. There she goes. Nice fish. Big fat peg. 6 3/4 pounds. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. We got a beautiful 4.5 pounder before. This one's been eaten. We've been getting some skinny fish, but that's a thick back, thick sides. That's just a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. That's what fall fish are supposed to look like. It's October 16th. And we're going to get her back in. We took some still shots. But just want to get a look at the belly for you. About 23.5-inch fish. Absolutely gorgeous. She is a tank. All right, 6.7 pounds. Let's get her back.